Welcome to the Vooz, your wild and crazy uncut news station. Alright, we got here, what do we have here? Swatting over a Call of Duty game results in deadly police shooting of a Kansas man. So what we have here is a Call of Duty video game of, let's see, I guess like a PS3 or 4. It was a Call of Duty video game. And two teams, you have the headset and you're talking to each other. They have, I guess, the online. So they're versing each other. Yeah. And they're talking poop to each other, like, oh, F you, oh, you don't want, and they hired a guy to go SWAT the guys, and he swatted the dude, and the police ran up on him, and we'll get more to the story. Alright, so let's get to the story. A feud between two Call of Duty players led to the death of a 28-year-old Kansas man who was shot and killed by police after a fraudulent 911 call sent a SWAT team to the man's private home. The news was first reported by the local newspaper, which they called the Wichita Eagle, which cities numerous now deleted tweets in which Call of Duty players take responsibility of participating in or observing the intended prank, which came after an argument about an online wagered match, reportedly worth just $1.50. So they get into this. They have a match. They have a game. And I guess you could play for money, and like you could verse like your friends, like, yo, $5 I win. Let's do this, boom, and then it just goes into the account. It's pretty cool. The thing is you could like make money, or you could just have a good old time and boost up the stakes, get you all pumped, make the video game worthwhile playing, give some motivation. But it's only worth $1.50, so they played for $1.50. One player allegedly provided a fake address to someone with a history of calling in fake threats. That person, later identified and arrested by the LAPD, proceeded to embroil the innocent stranger in the feud, according to the internet cybersecurity journalist Brian Krebs. The move is known as swatting. Involves a disgruntled internet user calling in a fake threat of violence, typically a murder and hostage situation invented by the caller, and doing so anonymously by using software to mask their identity and location. That results in an excessive display of force from police, who have no information to go on, and typically respond to such calls with extraordinary amount of aggression. I would say don't even it's probably nothing. It's probably something fake, right? But yeah, so swatting is say if I'm versing you, or if I'm online arguing or whatever, and then I say, hey, John Doe. I call him, it's like, John Doe is about to kill his wife and rape her. We need police there. Crazy, he's going crazy. He has like a AR-15 automatic, not semi. He's going crazy. And then you'll be like, cause he caught me cheating. I ran out the house, but he's about to kill his wife. And then they'll be like, boom, they'll go to John Doe's house, and then they'll kick in the door, and John Doe will have no idea. He'll just eating his food, getting ready to go to the club. Oh shit, what the freeze? Bam, So that is what swatting is, and swatting can land you into jail for like a real long time. So all my Vooz fans, please do not ever in your whole life ever swat someone. You know. Yeah, Brian Krebs tweeted out like the squabble that led to the fatal swatting reportedly started over a $1.50 wagered match in an online game, Call of Duty. It was a Call of Duty game. I'm not sure what. Yeah. So Keemstar also did this did a interview with the guy. So if you check out Keemstar, the Drama Alert, called Drama Alert, he did an interview. He was on the phone with the guy who actually called in the bomb threat. He didn't get caught because what happened was the person that argued with, playing the game, hired or asked someone to call in the bomb threat. And so he didn't actually, the person playing wouldn't call. He called someone and they did it. Or something like that. I'm not sure. But that's why he's not arrested. The person who actually called the bomb threat is actually chilling. And he actually did an interview with Keemstar. So he's actually off the hook for right now. And I don't know what's happening. But the poor 28-year-old was shot because he the police strolled up to his house, and as soon as he like opened the door and screamed, and then boom, they shot him. So I guess they thought he was gonna they thought he was dangerous, so they shot him and they killed him, and they arrested the family, and they found that it was a SWAT, and then I guess they let him go. But the family wasn't happy with the officers, or I guess with anyone. So it is unclear whether an act of swatting has ever resulted in someone's death before, but numerous people have been severely injured in such situations over online feuds that often do not involve the victim in any way whatsoever. Like, there's a whole bunch of swatting that I've seen, like swatting. Like, I've seen like remember the rapper Chief Keef. Well, it wasn't a SWAT, but he was famous, and he had a video game feud with some people, and he told the people their address and to like do stuff to the house, and what happened was they were getting messed with so hard that I guess they had to move or something, and they were like terrorized because all the fans would like would throw stuff at the house and harass them and stuff. So this is some serious stuff. You got to be careful, my Vooz News people out there. So we got the protection on, not that you can't see me, because all my fans, I make myself visible, but like if someone like remembers them from out of the club, and then they see, oh, that's the guy who did the video on this, so you know what I'm saying. But if someone really needs to find me, they could find me. They could definitely find me. But it's just for like say if I'm doing a video and someone like remembers like me, like, oh, that's the Vooz, that's the guy who did that video on that thing about the guy who got shot. So and they'll start messing with me like, oh, I'm out the partying club and grind, not like have a conversation about some news story. Or if someone gets offended and they're drunk and they just remember, oh, that's the asshole, dun, 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 and they just go, poof, and then I block, boom, boom, bang, since I'm so tough, and then shit like that. But yeah, so SWAT teams have a disturbing history of killing innocent people in their own homes, regardless of the source of the threat. The alleged perpetrator of the swatting attack, who went by the Twitter handle Swatstick, before changing his handle and then deleting his account entirely. He deleted his account entirely. Reportedly admitted to calling in a false bomb threat against the Federal Communications Commission over the net neutrality decision. According to Krebs, said that. So remember the net neutrality that recently happened, that everyone got butthurt over, which didn't do anything, and some people liked it. And, well, he actually called in the bomb threat for it, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna blow you up" or something, and then so now he's really in trouble. He's screwed. Police identified the man as 25-year-old Los Angeles resident Tyler Barris. In this case, Wichita local Andrew Fitch, so the local Andrew Fitch, whose family members did not play video games and was a father of 2 young boys, answered the door only to face down a SWAT team level response. Allegedly, one officer immediately fired upon Fitch, who later died at a hospital. It is unclear why Fitch, who is said not to have had a weapon on him, was fired upon. The Wichita Eagle reports that the police department is investigating the issue, which occurred late Thursday night. So it was 12:28 this occurred. So then the update at 5:47 said, added an additional information from independent security journalist Brian Krebs' report on the swatting and identity of the perpetrator. So they got that at 5:47 yesterday. And then at 2:48 today, well, just now, that was like an hour ago, they added additional information regarding the LAPD's identification and arrest of the suspect. The headline has also been charged to reflect the information. Yeah. So, I don't know, maybe they caught the actual guy, but he did an interview on Keemstar. Maybe they caught him today. So I don't know. They might have caught him today, because he did an interview with Keemstar, and Keemstar was like, "Yeah, this is pretty messed up, and you seem to have no don't you feel sorry for what you did?" He says he's not fully responsible because he was hired to do it, but he didn't seem that remorseful to Keemstar, and he got the interview, which was pretty cool, so Keemstar could definitely boost his ratings for Drama Alert. So if you want to see that video, I think I'm going to leave the link in the description box, and you could watch Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Alright, guys, please subscribe to the Vooz, your wild and crazy uncut news station. Hit the notification bell because you don't want to miss any Vooz, wild and crazy uncut news.